Hi everybody. I've got a journal with me here today that is so pretty. I normally don't use kits, but this is just gorgeous. It's from Medieval. Oh Lord, don't get me to line. Medieval something, but if you search Medieval, it'll pull it up on Etsy. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful kit. So I decided I would get it and make a journal with it, and here it is. So let's measure. We have, it's a big one, 9.5 by 6.25. And it's got these gorgeous ladies with some roses and some architectural designs in it. And I backed it on a piece of muslin and sewed it in gold, and I used gold thread throughout. And a little piece of lace up here, part of a doily, and a old-fashioned rose. There's the spine. And there's the back. It's a real pretty rose damask. I think it was a curtain that I probably got in an estate sale, but I think this is one I'm going to have to move up and down so that you'll get to see everything. I used the same fabric for the closure that the journal's made out of. Now, let me just take a peek. And there we are. Okay. On the inside, the pocket is made with the same fabric as the cover, and I used a brownish matching linen for the inside cover itself. And the pocket, like I said, matches the front. It's got the doily, it's got some shell lace, a piece of seam binding, and another part of a different doily. And in the pocket here, I put like letters, postcards, these kind of things. And it's got a piece of ephemera in it. Isn't that cute? And a little postcard that's got some decoupage on the back. And then another piece of ephemera. It says, "To whom it may concern, please be advised, still alive. Will return very soon. Best regards, April Meeker." I thought that was hysterical. Still alive. She must have been traveling in Egypt or Africa or someplace. You know, they used to do that back in the day. I'm sure they still do it nowadays, but you know. And there we go. And this is that gorgeous paper, and I sewed it with the gold, and that's the lace peeping over from the other side. Look at how stunning this is. Got a piece of music paper back here with the lace and some seam binding. That's just there for pretty. It's not a pocket or anything. And this is an arch window. Beautiful, with some delicate, delicate roses. Just beautiful. Oh, pretty vintage lady. Love the fabric on her dress. You could write over this, or you could put an image over it, whatever you like. But I left several pages for journaling. I let the gold thread come on over from the other side. And this has got some roses on it and green leaves, and it's sewn around in gold. Over here's another pocket with that same matching that's on the cover and here. And that's the same as the cover, and I stitched around it in gold, and a little flower that I made out of lace. And it's got 2 cards in it for journaling. Stitching down the side here and here from the other side. Little pretty arching roses. Stitching. Over here is a really nice pocket with a real pretty background, well, a tuck spot. No, the belly band. And it's a piece of lace with a part of a doily and a little lace flower there. And then here I put a thing to hold, a little tab to hold the cards, and put a piece of a doily over it. A really pretty piece of lavender on an encyclopedia page, a 1967 encyclopedia. Funkin' Wagnalls. I think everybody had a set of those growing up. Who remembers Let's Make a Deal when they used to give it away? You know, in one of their doors you get a set of Funkin' Wagnalls. Yep, that's telling you age, isn't it? Pretty stitching. It's just got a little bit of glimmer. I love this. I think she is so beautiful. And I put a couple of tags here with a safety pin to hold this down. It is muslin cloth, and at the top I put a doily and stitched around it in gold, and it lifts up. She is so pretty, so delicate. There's more of the pretty graphics. Some of the pages are shorter than others. A little stitching here. Another pocket over here with a little mini matching. Now this hasn't been coffee dyed. These have, and they're the little mini same part of a doily with a pretty image and a muslin pocket with the gold. Kind of goes with that. And I put a card in here, lined paper. And this is some stitching running down here. The gold may not be that visible on the camera, but it sure adds a nice little sparkle to the journal. Lots of places to write, but still just enough pretties. Stitched all the way around this. This is the center of the signature, so I thought that went really good together. And the stitching from the other side. Pretty roses and stitching. Isn't she beautiful? I just love it. Love it! Another pocket over here with some lace and some seam binding, and I stitched all the way around. It's on a piece of muslin. And then this is the stitching from the other side here. Coming over, look at that coffee stain. Gorgeous. And some little cards for writing. And this is one of those little thingies, we're back to thingies, that I make, and it's got a little tuck spot in the front with two little cards, and it's on a piece of Latin paper from an old Latin book. And the gentleman that owned this book would write the translations in pencil. So all these marks are his from when he took the class, and I think it's like a 1912 book, which is pretty neat. A piece of sari silk up here, and it has a Velcro closure. It's just kind of tap it, and then it comes open. Oh, I hope y'all can see all this. This is a big book. All the papers have been coffee dyed, of course. And over here, that matches the cover with another pretty image and parts of a doily with the gold stitching around the pocket and the page. And some journaling cards with crocheted doilies and burlap. And I put in a little mini book. A little mini book. Different papers in it, and coffee dyed going on. Another pretty faint image. Isn't she stunning? Over here is a doily. I usually put the tuck spot over here. I don't know what possessed me to put it over here, but I did, and it came out okay. And that holds the papers in place. She's just stunning. Just stunning. And then some coffee dyed papers with the blue and a string. I don't need that. And look at this, some fuzzies here, the little bow. And then some sari silk with some stitching. That just lifts up and tucks. And I just tore the pages. Another book page back here. Another image with the lace and the seam binding that's been coffee dyed. And that's the last page. And over here, the matching pocket. And I just put some of the same papers that I used, just a little paper clip with some laces and some linen. And they come out, and it's just, well, let's do this. Let's do this. It's just got some papers that match the papers in the book. There's the back with that gorgeous linen. And the damask. And y'all know I just let my pages flop over. Fabrics, that where they end up, they end up. But I think that's what gives them a uniqueness. And it's pretty. And there's the front again. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me today on this Friday, and this hot Friday, I should say. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.